This right here is a prime example of how romanticism be fucking women all the way up. And yes, I'm cussing today. You is the wild psychological thriller based on Carolyn Kepnes's books. The showrunners, masters of psychology and patriarchy, they don't just create drama, they hold up the mirror. Joe is a psychopathic serial killer, and yet, somehow, some way, we excuse it because he's articulate, mysterious, and gives off them I see you deeply vibes. Translation: women stay getting played by romanticism. He says the right shit, dicks us down, we forget about how dangerous he is. Why? Because we've been conditioned to believe good peeing plus poetic language equals soulmate. Meanwhile, the writers are genius. They surround Joe with flawed ass characters so we can justify his bullshit. Reagan hated her, so when she dies, we're like, toodaloo, bitch. I saw an interview with Quentin Tarantino. He said like we only root. No, he said the only way we root for a killer is the people who they're killing are worse than them. Something along those lines. It's the same thing here. Joe ain't no better. He's just less annoying than the people around him. And now we're rooting for a murderer. Make it make sense. In Joe's twisted ass mind, he thinks he's doing it for love. But baby, that ain't love. That's his lust, insecurity, boredom. That's textbook manipulation. Joe wears a mask of depth and compassion. He listens. He stares into your soul. He makes you feel seen. Who don't want to feel seen? Everybody wants to feel seen. But it's all a strategy. He's mining your trauma to later weaponize it. Go peep my series on masks. I'm obsessed with talking about mask and shadow work because we all wear masks. Everybody. Joe blames himself. No, definitely not that. Joe blames everybody but himself. It's a classic narcissist. And no, I am not a therapist. This is just based on stuff I read on the internet. My ex did the same shit. Check out my series Why I'm Afraid to Get into a Relationship and my TikTok. But women are so starved to be chosen, we'll betray our intuition, our friends, and ourselves just to be picked. Even if he's toxic, even if he's Joe fucking Goldberg. I do like how they tossed in social media on here. This is why I took pictures or screenshots of the clips because he was actually on like a live show pleading his case even though he was caught on live murdering someone. It's like, and this is like real life stuff, right? So he's on there pleading his case, pretty much just like, hear my side of the story. So like I said, I like how they tossed in the social media because everybody got a platform. No one checks facts. He got on that show and still spun it. It was like, I did it for love. I didn't have a dad, and I'm not that guy. And like everybody was just like, oh, like really was on live, like literally was caught on live, like murdering someone. And then people are just like, he's still my Prince Charming. Sorry, wish Joe would kill for me. Like people really be saying shit like this, like in real life. You know what I'm saying? And see, they set it up like it was actually like this was actually happening because this does actually happen in real life. So this person's like could teach my husband a thing or two. That's because we are so fucking wrapped up in romanticism. Someone killing for you is not romantic. Like BFFR. So since he went on there giving his little sob story and saying like he did it to protect someone, and y'all have to watch it. Like if y'all have seen it, y'all know that it was the way it was set up. Like okay, that particular situation, he was like saving the girl, but that does not negate the fact that he is a whole ass killer. And you see this girl is like, I totally had this guy wrong. People be really doing that. Like, niggas be out here really knocking you upside your head and then going pleading their case as to why they did it. So like I said, he was on there giving his sob story, talking about like how he didn't grow up with a father and all that. However, when we act out, meaning women, because we grew up broken, it's, oh, hoes ain't shit. We don't have people giving us space or giving us grace, but we have to do it for men though. And then when Brontë was acting like she was ungrateful, when Joe came to her rescue, the interwebs turned on her and dragged her. They even had fake like tweets and stuff from Cardi B. I thought that was funny. And this guy was going in talking about women and how we always talk about toxic masculinity and all of that. Like, this is what really happens on the interweb. So I love how they tied this into the show. So when they started doing that, Joe didn't like that. So he's like, oh no, my goodness, I gotta save her, because he has this savior complex where he really wants you to look at him as a good person when it's all game. So I want this to be a reminder: romanticism ain't love. That shit can get you killed. And I took a screenshot of this because I watch everything on closed captioning. So this is a song that was playing during this scene, and it's talking about love. And this is while I was already planning on doing this review about romanticism and love, and then at the end they started playing a song that's talking about just that. I don't know if y'all can, because when I'm recording this, I can't read it, but I think once I'm done recording, you'll be able to read the lyrics on the screen, because they know that we, aka women, will do anything for love and romance, and we gotta stop. Okay, make sure to follow me for more cinema therapy, story breakdowns, and hard truths, and tag someone who needs to wake the fuck up.